So, just a short video today. We've come to a graveyard for our Halloween special to have a look about. Obviously, we're going to be respectful, but we have an interesting video. I think it's important to look around, explore. We've got a grave over here, so look, see what this person is, because they've got some flowers on there. So, obviously, someone's still paying their respects to them. Mary, wife of Joseph Jenkins, died in 1886, aged 46 years. Oh, and the daughter died in 1889, 9 years old. That's awful. But I think it's an important thing to come around graveyards and have a look. 'Cause it's the full aspect of life, from birth all the way to the end. And all that's left is of your life is a piece of stone above the ground and people's memories. The guy there died in 1987. But it's amazing to think that some of these graves have been around for well over 100, 200 years old. Like this one. Where's this one from? It's hard to see. 1884, I think. Yeah, we've come here today just to do a short little video because we want to do something Halloweeny. And you've got to remember that Halloween is always about when the spirits come back and things like that. Not that I believe in these kind of things, but it is comforting to think that could happen when the spirits of loved ones who've been with us and we've cared for and loved can come back one day, have a look and see how you're doing. This one is 1899. But I always think it's nice to have a look on a graveyard. You get the quiet stillness and that peacefulness where people have been laid to rest. I like to think, they'll enjoy people walking around, reading about them, even if it's just a fleeting little read to find about their lives, the year they were born, who they were married to, what they did, whether they had children. And I always find it difficult though when you see some people with an unmarked grave or with a tiny, tiny headstone compared to a big rock monolith. And it does show in life, that even after death, sometimes the rich people still want to outdo the poorer folk. But it is all in their memory. Personally, when I go, I wouldn't want to go and be buried somewhere where someone can go and be sad. Couldn't think of anything worse. I'd rather be cremated and then my ashes spread somewhere where you can't be sad, somewhere where you can go and have fun. That'd be the better memory for me. But each to their own, and everyone's got their own choice and their own tastes and their own wishes, and I think that's a brilliant thing. Because even after you go, you're still being remembered in the way that you wanted to be remembered. It's really nice just walking around and seeing the squirrels jumping across tree to tree and burying their nuts. We've got a nice hot coffee, haven't we? So, yeah, like I said, it's only a little short video today. Sorry if you were expecting some kind of ghosts and ghoulies and stuff like that. That's not what we're about on the channel. It's all about just having little fun days out and finding things to do around the UK, which are either free or cheap, or sometimes we do things which are paid for. We try and find things which are completely accessible for everybody to do, regardless of your means or your time. Because I know sometimes it's not all about the monetary cost of things, it's the time cost of things. And of course, you wouldn't want to travel miles and miles and miles and miles just to do something when you can do something local and free. So that's it for this video. As I said, sorry if it's not the usual stuff we show, but hey, it's something you can do. It's something you can have a day out, and while it may not be everybody's cup of tea or cup of coffee, it's an experience, an adventure, and that's what we're all about. And speaking of which, for our next adventure, we're going to, well, you'll have to subscribe to find out. It won't be walking around a graveyard, I can promise you that, but it will be something adventurous, a day out, and having fun. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.